I just recently discovered is called VO2 Max. Anybody ever heard of that before?
And you.
VO2 Max. Who's heard of VO2 Max? Anybody? Oh, you have Kristen? Okay, good. What do you know? Anything you know about it?
God.
That's okay. You forgot. Katie, what do you remember about it?
The maximum amount of oxygen.
That your body can uptake during physical exertion. That's exactly what it is. I forget what the V stands. I think it's volume of oxygen utilized by your body efficiently. I did a test for this about 2 or 3 my buddy John McCart, who teaches exercise science here, said I need guinea pigs to get on a treadmill and run until you fall off. And I'm like, sign me up. So I got on this big treadmill and started running. And as time went on, they made it go faster and they kept tilting it up because they wanted me to go into a lactic acid overload so I couldn't function anymore. And they kept stabbing me on the finger to take blood levels every like 90 seconds or something. And at the end of all that, they gave me a VO2 number. They said, hey, yours is pretty good for an old guy. I'm like, oh, cool, all right, that's awesome. But it was hilarious. I ran until I failed. Like, they kept getting steeper and faster. And they're like, try to give us a warning right before you collapse, because if you fall off this thing, you might get really hurt. So I managed to go, I'm done! And then I grabbed it and like hanging on. Anyway. VO2 max. Here's the thing you need to remember. Don't worry about this calculation. Don't worry about its unit. I don't even know what the hell the unit means, honestly. The bigger, the better. The bigger, the better, because it means your body can use more air. That's all you gotta know. But I did some Googling, and I decided, or I found, I shouldn't say this, I found that males, in the general population, males have an average VO2 max of about 38, whatever the hell that unit is. I don't know what that unit is, but it's about 38. And a standard deviation of about 8. That was the Googling I did. I found that out. Cool? Okay. Number 14. You're not going to use the calculator for this. What would the 50th percentile VO2 max measure for a male be? Do not use that calculator. It's not going to help you anyway.
There's 38.
Say it again, Elaine!
38.
Move it louder.
38.
That's pretty good, thank you. Why is it 38?
That's right in the middle.
Because that's the average. That's right in the middle. That means if you have a 38 VO2 max and you're doing the general population, you've got a better VO2 max than half of them. You've also got a worse VO2 max than half of them. You're right in the middle. You're a 7.5 pound newborn. You're a 100 IQ person. You're a 64.5 inch female in America. We'll get to that in the homework. See, all these things are bell curves. That's the beauty of a bell curve. It can be applied to so many things. Yay! All right, ready to try? You try this one. How many sets of notes do I have going? Here we go. My Garmin watch tells me, I checked this when I was making up your notes, tells me I have a VO2 max of 44. What's my percentile? Give it a shot. Take a few moments right now, give it a whirl. Am I above average? Let's start with that question.
Yes.
In most categories, including nose hair and excessive volume. So this means you're going to be doing these like you did. Does this not work? Oh, that's the extra one. Sorry, this is the extra one. That's the recovering Catholic French Canadian coming out. I'm so sorry. Mariah's done yelling at Ray, now she's yelling at Josiah. Oh, I love this. This is a good girl. I love it. I love it. Keep doing it. I really like these glasses too. They were a good pair. Pink ones are good too, though. I'm gonna put this up. What are y'all doing first? Can I pick your brains? What are you doing first in this problem? What are you doing first?
Just
first, fam? What are you doing first?
I took 44 minus 38.
Nicole likes that idea. Who else likes that idea? Katie said we do 44 minus 38. Why did you do that, Katie?
Because that's yours, subtracting it by the average.
So take Sean's VO2, figure out how far I am above or below. In this case, it's above. So I'm above average in this case. Thank you. So I'm going to do 44 minus, you said 38, right? That's the average?
Yeah.
And I don't know what the units are on these numbers. I still don't understand them. It's some kind of volume per something. And what do you get, 6? Is that right?
Yep.
6. 6 whatevers. Whatever that ends up being. I have no idea what it is. 6. Okay, beautiful. Is that good? Don't answer that question, because you can't answer that question by itself. You need to know how it compares to the rest of the curve. So what do you do second once you do that subtraction? What, you say it again, Hope.
It was Elena.
Oh, it was Elena.
The divided
Your
by
mouth,
standard
that was freaky. Your mouth, I heard Elena's voice coming out of your mouth.
Divided by the standard.
Yeah, divide that by the standard deviation, and that tells you where it lives on the curve. So you take that 6 and divide it by 8, that's gonna be a nice 0.75. You don't have to round that at all if you don't want to. So I'm 0.75 standard deviations up from average. So I'm gonna live right about here. That's where I live. So the question is, what percentile am I? Well, I don't know. That's why I built you the calculator, so I don't have to know. So let's put in the 0.75 standard deviations.
I think he just meant for the
What did I mean?
numbers too.
Did I screw up?
No.
I could've-
No, you're good. We're
Are you sure?
Yep. We're
That's
good.
arguable. All right, so 55% of dudes are in here. But I want to know who I'm higher than, yes? I want to know who I'm higher than. So how do I do this? Am I higher than all, am I higher? Oh, Jesus. You're supposed to yell at me when I do something that wrong. Who noticed that was wrong and didn't say anything? Okay, Natalie, I need you yelling at my ass. 0.8 is down, 0.75 is down here. I put it at 1.75. You need to yell at me when I do stupid shit like that. Sorry, apologies. Yell at me, people. I can take it. I went to Catholic school. Am I heavier than these 55% of people? Am I heavier than them? Give myself a little bit more. There we go. Am I heavier than them?
Yes.
Who else am I heavier? Am I VO2ier than them? Yes. Who else am I VO2ier? Am I VO2ier than these people? No. Am I VO2ier than these people?
Yes.
Yes. How many people are there?
22.
Say that again.
22.5.
Nicole says 22.5%. Who agrees with Nicole? I agree with Nicole as well. Nicole, how'd you get that number?
I took 55, or, yeah, 55 divided by 2.
Ooh! Oh, ooh. Okay. Divided by 2.
Yeah,
And then,
and yeah, I got 22.5 on each,
oh, okay, I'm going to insert one thing that you didn't mention. You took it away from 100%.
yeah.
She took 55 away from 100% to get 45%, then cut that in half, and that puts 22.5 down here, and also 22.5 up there. I'm not VO2ier than them, so I can ignore that. Thank you. Now I know 4 of you didn't do it this way. 4 of you cut that in half, and then added it to 50, which is legit as well. You're gonna get the exact same thing. You get, what do you get? 55% plus 22.5%. Where's that, 77.5%?
Yes.
So I am in about the 78th percentile for dudes, VO2-iness. And what was fun is I checked the math on my watch. I opened up my app, and it told me, it said your VO2 max is in the top 20% for your age and gender, which is hella close to what you just got. It's not exact. It's not exact, because that's about 80%, right? That means I'm creeping up on the 80th percent. Also, it says my age and gender. There must be differences in VO2 max as you get older, which I'm sure there are. I guarantee they probably get lower as you get older because you're not as efficient as you are when I'm young like y'all. So this is for males in the general population, not 52-year-old males. I couldn't find that data, and I can't figure out how to get it out of Garmin. How we feeling? You feeling okay? You not feeling okay? Are we pissed? No, we're not pissed. Okay. We're okay. All right. Okay, I'm watching the time, and we're going to skip these last two down here. We might, let's see how, I might rethink doing those on Wednesday with you instead. But I'm going to have to edit the homework, take some problems out of the homework and give you the points for those because these last two, take a look. It says, let's try a backwards problem. What VO2 max measure would put a male in the 95th percentile? So you see what I just did there? I didn't tell you what the VO2 max was. I told you this guy is in the 95th percentile. That's like reversing what we just did. And I'm looking at the clock with 5 minutes left. That's not enough time. So we're going to skip these for now. We'll probably do these on Wednesday instead. So keep these notes for Wednesday. Let me give you the homework, and then we're going to go through the homework and take out the ones that are related to those last two questions there. Okay? So don't walk out until we talk about this. I think it's just the last one, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's just the last one. So you can cross off the last question and just do the top. I'll give you those 4 points. Keely. All right, so in the homework, which the name slot for some reason got dumped down to the second line. I apologize about that. You're going to be doing adult American women's heights. On average, adult American women have an average height of 64.5 inches with a plus or minus of 2.5. Number 1, what percent of adult American women? Black. Number 2, what percent of adult American women? Black. Number 3, what percent of adult American women? Black. Those are all fine. Skip 4. 4 is I'm giving you the percentile. Tell me what height would put her in that percentile. That fair? Okay. Should I make an extra credit? No!
Yeah.
No!
No.
Maybe? No. No, maybe. Because I didn't teach it to you. That's just I saying, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, if you feel like researching it, give it a shot. If you feel like researching it, give it. We'll make it an extra credit opportunity, and I'll teach you how to do it on Wednesday. How's that sound? It's not that bad. It's just we have to do everything we did today, but backwards, basically. Okay? Aren't you badasses? That's all we got. That was heady today. Thank you for your patience. Stuff is not trivial, but by the end you were getting it, like all my students do. You get it by the end. It's like, okay, I see it. You take it, you cut this off, 100 minus, divide by 2. You get it. You get it, you get it, you get it, you get it. You got it. Well, you get it, you got it, good.
Can we get a partner workshop?
Yes! I gotta find that, yes. Okay, I'm gonna shut down the video so I can actually get it uploading.